Now, my chances of having a pretty cotton picky good race in the 400 performance point production or not so race at the scuba circuit have not died yet, so well, welcome to another Gran Turismo 6 Quick Match Specialtatin of the current events. I know, folks, that's different, but, well, it's a good one right yonder. That's for sure, folks, that's for sure. And, well, even though there's some usual suspects, a ram, a jixer, there's actually a whole heck of a heap of things that ain't a ram or a jixer, too, so maybe, just maybe, this can actually be a competitive race, or maybe even a different race than usual. We'll just have to see, folks, we'll just have to... Well, that's a different start right yonder. That was actually lagged by not the whole field like had been shown before. That was actually crazy lagged by one car. If that was truly really lag, I don't know. It may have just been a crazy bump or something completely different. I don't know. Let's just hope something like that doesn't happen to me or anybody around me that ends up affecting me this race. But as of now, not that much really is affecting me because, well, I'm in the Ram and I got a whole heck of a heap of a good start off the line right yonder. So, well, I'm not having to worry about too. Well, here comes the Rory right yonder. That Dino's coming with a whole heck of a heap of speed and they're looking like there ain't all that much in its way right yonder. It literally just lost control for no reason I can think of whatsoever there. I don't really know how you explain that one, folks. I've seen cars go into pits at this track before, but only in dirty racing when drivers are purposely trying to pit other drivers so that they can slow them down. Clean racing with no cars around them? Well, I don't think I've seen that one before, folks. Maybe, just maybe, Casper the not-so-friendly ghost is racing dirty in this one. I don't know, folks. I don't know. I hope Casper doesn't end up haunting me, though. I'll just say that much. And that Jixer is up in the second, so if Casper's gonna haunt somebody, I'd prefer it to be that Jixer because, well, those people tolerating Jixers, well, that time has pretty much died now. So it would be a pretty cotton-picking good time to start haunting the Jixers, if I must say so myself. And, well, as of now, though, the Ram is mystifying. The Jixer's trying to do supernatural things, but we already know there's been some supernatural things happening in this race. So let's see what ends up having an advantage. As of now, the Ram is doing perfectly fine. That Jixer's pretty cotton-picking loose. The Ram's doing as it should, so... Advantage Ram, I say, knocking on fake wood. Yeah, advantage Ram. So that Jixer's coming up relatively quick, but catching and passing are different things, and it still hasn't even really caught up completely yet. So, yeah, the race is actually going as it sort of kind of figured. The Jixer would be up there, the Ram would be up there, the Jixer would have a hard time passing the Ram because the Ram is big. But, well, that Jixer almost completely went off the track there and is now halfway in the grass and still almost made a pass on the Ram. That makes perfect sense, folks. That makes perfect sense. But nonetheless, it didn't because the Ram took a wider line there because the Jixer almost dive-bombed the Ram, so the Ram pretty much had to, so it didn't get dive-bombed. But, well, the Ram is mystifying as of now and retains the lead. And the laps are slowly dwindling here. There's only 2 to go, but... Well, I'm not even sure if Casper's involved in this race. I think that might have been Danny Phantom for Jiminy Cricket's sakes. He has a teleportation thingamajigget. So, yeah, Danny Phantom is haunting the evil ghost Jixer. Let's see how this goes, folks. Let's see how this goes. As of now, the Jixer's doing the supernatural. The Ram is naturally mystifying as it always does. So, let's see who has the advantage, folks. Let's see who has the advantage. I don't know, but I think I am thinking about dialing Ghostbusters here. Granted, they have a new staff, and their new staff has mixed reviews, but whatever works, folks, whatever works. I would hope that it still works, but, I don't know. They ain't as good as the staff they had back in the 80s, I'll say that. And whether I do or don't call Ghostbusters, I think nonetheless I'm pretty much going to have to go gangbusters. We gotta catch the jigsaw. Unless some more supernatural events. It's slowing down for no reason that I can think of. There's some supernatural events right yonder. I think Danny Phantom just cut off its engine and maybe Casper will race dirty with it or something. I don't know. And yeah, I think that jigsaw is possessed. So there you have it, folks. A ghost completely possessed that evil jigsaw, and it looks like good is actually prevailing there. The ram is needy dandy mystifying, and maybe it mystified enough where ghost didn't affect it, so now it has the lead. There's been a whole heck of a heap of supernatural things happening in this race, but supernatural things are happening and I don't know why, so just stop. Look, what's that sound? I don't think you can hear ghosts, though. If you start hearing ghosts, then yeah, something's up, folks, something's up. But nonetheless, I got the win, and yeah, that's something, folks. I didn't necessarily have to have anything going down there to get that win, but I did stop, look, and possibly hear some sounds, so a little bit creepy there, but yeah, I've used so many references in this, y'all are probably as confused as I am, and that was partially kind of sort of the goal. Because this was one of the more confusing races I've ever been in. A haunted video game. That's, how do you get more scary than that? Wait a minute. I just had a epiphany. PD Logic plus Ghost. PD has weird logic. Ghosts are weird and supernatural and possibly not real. PD Logic is weird and supernatural and possibly not real. Oh, Jiminy Cricket. Jiminy Cricket. I think